RadioSEEN.
So listen, so we know that there's definitely another side. Okay?
Yeah.
As we can see, there's definitely another side. So we you know, when you have bumps and knocks in your house late at night and you know something ain't right, who you gonna call? Tony King from X-treme Paranormal Investigations. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of the night, Tony King. Give it up.
But call Orkin first, just to be sure.
The Orkin man.
Orkin man.
Tony doesn't get rid of termites.
Yeah.
No.
No, you don't get rid of no termites
Or
or
big
roaches.
rats.
Unless they're ghosts of termites.
Unless they're the spirits of termites. Yeah.
Now, you know, last time when you were on the show here, we talked about the 3 types of hauntings.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the residual hauntings. Okay, and that's something that just plays back like a movie or a film.
Right, whether somebody sees it or not.
Okay, and then there's what's the other kind that's like
Intelligent.
There's intelligent. That's actual spirit of a person.
Yeah, spirit that will try to make itself seen in the house
And
or building.
Now, what are the types of methods that we've seen that the spirits try to communicate to us?
They'll flick lights, ring doorbells, and
Our doorbell doesn't work.
you know, they'll sometimes pound on walls, open and shut cabinets, knock a glass off the counter. Sometimes they'll touch you.
Do they ever pay your bills?
No, I wish they did though.
All right.
I'd bring a couple home with me. But no,
You're in the business. They should pay your bills.
Wow. And then the third kind are just the straight up demons.
Yeah, it's entity haunting.
Entities.
That would be demons, stuff like that.
Yeah, succubuses.
You know, we've encountered something that's pretty freaky in a house we did about a month and a half ago, out in Greenwich.
Okay, yeah. Now tell us about the house in Greenwich that you did.
All right. Well, my partner Justin, who couldn't be here tonight, I wish he could, but
Speak louder into the mic.
due to the storm, he couldn't be here. So.
Okay.
But he knows another team that was called to go to this woman's house in Greenwich.
Okay.
Experiencing getting scratched up in her sleep, reoccurring nightmares, things that would insinuate that it might be a demonic haunting of some sort. The team went there. I can't mention their name, but a team went there. The guy got scratched down on his back. Didn't say anything to the rest of the team. He left.
Scratched down his back?
Raked right down his back.
I mean, did it break skin? Like
it left 3 long scratch marks.
Oh!
The same as she was getting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so Justin says, yo, we got to take this case. So him and I go up there. Now, in his mind, just because the other team thought it was demonic, in his mind it was. I wasn't so sure because, you know, even intelligent haunting, if they want to get your attention, they'll scratch you. Or if they just don't want you there, they'll scratch you.
Really?
There was a case of this little ghost named Sally who, it was a husband and wife newlyweds. She was about to have a baby. Actually, she just had the baby while she was in that house. The husband was getting severely attacked, and the ghost was a 6-year-old little girl that was doing it to him. So there's cases like that where it could possibly be just a human. So we went there, and we caught something that pretty much said that it was a demon.
You caught something. We got
EVP. Yeah, we caught an EVP recording of.
We got some of that on audio when you actually was talking to the ghost.
We didn't know we caught it until we went over our evidence, but yeah.
Okay. So real quick, you can let us hear some of this audio that you got.
Justin asks now you're gonna hear some static in the background. What that is the ghost box. It's a sweep radio that bands like 1/8 of a second per station. It creates just the white noise.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to set the mood right. I want you to turn off all the lights. Turn off all the lights, all right? Because you got to listen to this in the dark. All right, it's Halloween. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay.
So what you're going to hear is Justin say, it's just me and Tony in the room. So you've given a lot of hints as to what you are. Are you a demon? And we got an answer. So if you're ready.
We're ready.
Okay. Here it comes.
Whoa!
Yep. So
That was clear as day. Say
yeah,
yes.
It said yes.
Said,
And,
"Are you
know,
a demon?" Say yes.
And from what the woman was experiencing, I mean, it added up to it. That's probably what it was, but I really wasn't convinced. Hearing that, I mean, that's as clear as day. 20 minutes later, in another room, we got a female spirit
Okay.
asking for help. I don't know. if
Really?
she's probably trapped there by the demonic, or it could be a demonic spirit trying to tell us.
Could it be like the demonic
One of
spirit?
Don
got
Jay's
the-
ex-girls.
The demonic spirit got the woman spirit like this, and she's saying, "Help me, help me."
Well,
The Don Jay.
it can
demon
go
got
either
me.
way, because when you got spirits, it can bring, just because that place is haunted, it could bring malevolent spirits attracted to it. Or if there happens to just be a malevolent spirit, there are other spirits around it will come because of the energy level of it.
What, and hold another spirit captive like that to the point where is this one
It
is
feeds
saying,
on their
"Help
energy,
me"?
yeah. It will feed on the energy of other spirits around it, and it will feed on the energy of the people in the house.
But what happened? I thought, I was looking at 2020, and so like that. Where they say like when you die, you go through the tunnel, get a little peek in the underworld a little bit. It's like cold and damp and not so cool down there. Might be hot and fiery, and then then the light comes and it scoops you up, and then you go to heaven and everything is peaceful and cool. Like what happens? Why is people like hanging around in houses and I don't get that.
Well, a lot of them will be mostly because some don't know they're dead.
Would they miss the disconnect? They miss the train that goes through the tunnel. That goes through
They either died, they could have died really suddenly, which after we did another case after this, where we did a house out in North Branford,
Okay.
about a week ago, and a woman died across the street in a motorcycle accident, got decapitated.
Oh,
Their owners.
Oh,
owned
gosh.
Yeah, the owners of a deli out in Branford was her relatives. Her pictures are up on the walls and stuff. And this woman's been experiencing hauntings and little things, jars moving around. She watched like a jar. I don't know if it was cheese or something. Move around like this. Whiffs of smoke in and out the hall, at the corner of your eye. Dryer door whipping open, blinds go up. Somebody wanted to be noticed.
yeah.
We got an EVP of that, of a woman saying her name was Chris. So she says, "Chris, my name is Chris."
Right.
But and you got to feel bad because some people, like I said, they die suddenly, or
So
some
her
people.
name was Chris, and then you found out that
We found out. I think that I can't set this in stone, but her name is.
the girl that died in the motorcycle
Yeah,
accident that
her
got
name-
decapitated.
her name was,
Christina or something
not
like
Christina. It was Cassandra.
that. Cassandra. Wow.
So that's pretty freaky. But the woman I have on here in the house in Greenwich asking for help you can hear it. It's clear as day.
And she said, "Will you help me?"
Justin says, "Would you like to hear it?"
Can we get that real quick? Okay.
Okay. Well, Justin asks it. He says, "Were you around me earlier?" And okay. Justin asks, were you near me earlier? Because he got really cold. He got a bunch of goosebumps and stuff.
Right.
And he says, "We want an answer." I said, "A solid answer." As soon as I say that, a woman's voice came through the ghost box over a whole band of like 25 bands, so you know it's not a radio station. Should be coming up any second. And he asks, here it is. He's asking, "Were you behind me?" And hearing this pulled on my heartstrings because it's somebody stuck there that needs help. You're going to hear it right now. Right here. You heard that?
Will you help me?
Yeah, real quick.
I am
Leaping.
You know, I mean...
For real, you got me freaked out in my own house.
And you know, you're the only two sitting in the room. And you didn't hear it with your normal ear, so where's it coming from?
Now, what happened with the
Spirits
flashlight?
are real.
What happened with the flashlight incident that you told me about before?
Same house.
Uh-huh.
The room where the woman's voice came in was her master bedroom.
Okay.
Justin's sitting on the floor about 3 feet away from the foot of the bed. I'm sitting at a desk chair over like maybe another 2 feet from the side of the bed. Bed's nice and level. We got our walkie-talkies down, the K2.
K2?
Yeah, K2.
That sound like
it's a K2 meter.
Oh.
Not the stuff they're smoking, Doc.
And he had
the KY, the stuff that you use.
K2. Using that K2.
But he also had and we had like 2 flashlights. We're just about to go dark. All of a sudden, I hear something bounce off his shoe and hit the hardwood floor.
What?
Something bounced off his shoe and hit the hardwood floor. I said, what the hell was that? We look, one of the flashlights got whipped off the bed. Right off the bed. And, you know, after hearing what we got afterwards, you know, because you're not scared while you're there, you know, because you don't know what you got until you go over, listen through all your stuff, watch all your video, develop your film, you know. But we had crazy temperature changes in the room, which could lead toward it being, you know, possible demonic, but still wasn't sure. But then hearing that, you know, and then the flashlight hits him in the foot. There was an EVP, but I didn't catch it on my recorder. Justin did. I was doing dead time with the family. It's on an investigation. We like to take the people who live in the house and sit them in a room and have them address the spirit. Ask them why you here, we want you to leave, whatever they want to say to it.
Right.
And she...
Family counseling?
Yeah,
You're my daddy.
Well,
You my daddy?
she says, I just wish you would stop scratching me. And on his recorder, we got a shh.
Really? He told her to shut up.
It was clear. It was just as if a person went shh.
So shut your face. Hey, you know, now in Brazil now, the guy, you know, I got this crazy story. Tell me what you think of this. Where the guy came back to life. They was having his funeral. All right, you show Gilberto over there.
He didn't come back to life. He was the wrong person.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, he came back to life. They was having his funeral, and he came and interrupted his own funeral. Say, hey, what's happening? I'm here. I'm back.
Wow.
I'm back. Yeah, the confusion started when news started circulating that a car washer had been shot dead. Okay, so and everybody thought that it was him, and apparently the guy that did get shot looked like him, and his own brother went and identified the body and said, yeah, that's my brother.
Because his dishpan hands.
His own brother thought it was him?
Yeah, his own brother, right? It said the 2 men closely resembled each other and both
That's
worked
him.
as car washers. All right, and that the man whose body was in the morgue was named Genovaldo instead of the other name. And
The brother was like, I got places to go. It's whoever it is. It is who it is.
Must be real boring down there.
So a few hours before the burial, a friend of Gilberto saw him walking down the street. He walking down the street.
Oh my God.
And he said, hey man, they having your funeral up the street. Hey, your funeral up the street, man.
I was washing cars, man.
So he went to his mother's house
Oh
and let
my
everyone
gosh.
know that he was very much alive, and it freaked everybody out in the house. All right, when he showed up at his way, some people fainted, others were so scared they just ran out of the house. They just ran out of there. It was a big shock, and you know, it was crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, that's a happy ending.
Dog tags, people. Dog tags.
You know, that right there, that's what you call a happy ending to like a, you know,
He really wasn't dead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's sad that, you know, we go through these kinds of situations where people in the afterlife can't even enjoy their afterlife. They stuck in zones and dimensions and all kinds of stuff. But is there anything that you could do to free these people?
There's a few different methods. You can do what's called a white light. You take a white candle that's never been lit, put it in every room of the house, light it, and let it burn all the way till there's no more without blowing it out and telling it to leave. You can get a psychic or a medium who can connect with the spirit and get it to move on to the light. Or you can get a priest to come bless the house or send it on its way. The thing is, you can smudge the house, which we like to do. We like to smudge, which is a sage stick. You light it, wave it around the house, get all the corners, the closets, even do the perimeter of your house. It's supposed to keep spirits out and stuff. But smudging sometimes only lasts a little while. Sometimes they'll come back. You know, so, and even, you know, people who shoot holy water all around their house, it's still going to come back if it wants to. Some spirits don't want to go because they're afraid of where they're going to go. You know, if they were an asshole in real life or something, they're afraid they're going to go to hell.
So they know.
Or some just think that there's more to do, or they had a message they got to get out so bad that they don't want to go because they're afraid to lose their shot.
Still paying off the funeral?
Saying what they want to say. Like that, yeah.
I just think they're mad because they're dead.
Like that.
And man, Don J took his woman. Don J took his woman. He said, I want to come back and kick Don J's ass for taking my girl.
But I got to pay for these burial fees first.
I just think they're mad that they're dead.
April Fresh, you believe in ghosts, April?
I'm trying real hard not to right now because y'all got me really freaked out.
Hey, what's that behind you? What's that behind you, April?
That's me. Ooh, that's me behind me. That I know for sure. I have one question for the guest, though, for our esteemed guest.
Okay.
Do you listen to Typo Negative by any chance? The band Typo Negative.
I love Typo Negative.
Yes, you do.
Peace Steel.
Pardon me?
Rest in peace. Yeah.
See, there you go. That's all I wanted to know. That's my question.
Oh, okay.
How did I guess that?
Yes, I love Typo Negative.
Why? Are they into ghosts?
They're sort of metal gothic-ish.
Oh, you just look like he looks like one of those guys that would be into that.
I don't think I look like him, but
yes.
Oh
yes.
Man, very nice, very nice. Well, SM Enlightenment in full effect. If you're just catching us, and if you're catching us on TV, or if you're catching us like late at night, like we know a lot of y'all like to hear us or see us late at night, the best time to catch us live, y'all. Catch us live. We're on live every Tuesday from 7 to 8 on RadioSEEN.com.
Eastern Standard Time.
7 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, okay? And you can see us on Radio SEEN, or you can also see us on smcrew.com, www.smcrew.com. We want y'all to communicate with us, okay? Not like how them ghosts be, you know. We don't want to get scratched or poked late at night. Well,
I do if she's sexy.
you know, Steveie still want the damn succubus.
I didn't say. All I said was well. I didn't say anything else.
He want that Puerto Rican succubus.
yeah, he wants sex in his bed at night
Yeah.
from a
But,
ghost.
you know, that it's not going to be enjoyable, Steveie.
It's not enjoyable.
She's going to straddle you, and you know, you're not going to be able to breathe because it's going to be a big fat succubus woman.
She's going to make you take her to dinner first.
You ain't going to be able to breathe, man.
That's all right.
You know, and hey, you know, if you don't perform, you in trouble, Jack.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
So she gonna come in there.
Performance is my middle name. Thank
be
you.
a James Brown succubus. Talk about get up, get on up, get up, get on up.
Anyway, I'm the hardest working man in show business.
He is the hardest
now
working
that James
DJ.
Brown is dead.
Oh man, SM Enlightenment, man. As always, it's been fun, Tony King. You know,
Thank you.
Man, we appreciate you every time you come through. And, you know, we never have enough time to go through all the craziness. But I know you have video, and I know one of these times Steveie D was saying that he wanted me to go out with you. You know?
Oh, I'd love to take you guys out.
Well, you know, I never said
No, I
Don
said him,
J.
not us.
I never said Don J instead, because I'm kind of, you bringing me up in some creepy, dark place. I don't know, man. You know, Don J is more into that kind of stuff.
I'm good, and he's usually dealing with them 18th century slave owner ghosts that I don't want to see.
RadioSEEN.com. RadioSEEN.com.